Hearing is something many of us may take for granted, but it is a gift and should be treated as such. Katie Koebel is an audiologist joining us this morning. Katie, welcome. Happy to have this chat with you, mostly because I have a teenager and he's constantly got the earbuds in and I'm being like, you're gonna wreck your hearing. So let's talk about safe versus unsafe scenarios when it comes to hearing.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would be very surprised at what common everyday sounds can be too much for our ears. So we often think about things like lawnmowers or concerts, but also noisy restaurants, using power tools, riding a motorcycle, even using a hairdryer. So when sounds are over 85 decibels, we consider them damaging to your hearing. And that's kind of similar to the loudness of heavy traffic. Over time, if you're exposing yourselves to loud noises, it can lead to hearing loss and also tinnitus, which is a ringing or buzzing in your ears. And hearing loss, it can really affect more than just your ability to hear. It has a negative impact on our overall quality of life, our mental sharpness, our relationships, our ability to connect in conversations, and can really lead to some other serious health consequences. So that's why we really want to highlight how important and how easy it is to protect your hearing so that you can keep doing the things that you love and keep being you.
Okay, so you have some technology then that can help us kind of detect sounds, is that it?
Yeah, so there are lots of great apps that are free to download onto your cell phone, also onto your smartwatch that can give you an alert if the sounds around you are at a level that may be damaging, so that when you get that notification, you can take proactive steps to protect yourself. So whether that's turning down the volume, moving away from that sound source, taking a break, or putting in hearing protection.
So like putting earplugs in when I'm blow drying my hair would be recommended, perhaps? It never even occurred to me that my blow dryer would do that.
So it's definitely depends on how long you're doing it and how often. So, if it's a very loud for a short amount of time, there could be some instant damage. But in most cases, if you're just blow drying your hair, for a couple minutes, once or twice a week, or it probably won't lead to any long-term damage. But if you're doing it more often, if your hair takes a long time to dry, you're doing it every day, then it probably is a good idea to protect your hearing and put some earplugs in.
Katie, I am not going to wash my hair every day. I'm not even going to lie about that. That's what dry shampoo is for. Okay, but we are noticing hearing loss or hearing issues on the rise with young kids. Is this correct?
Yeah, unfortunately, we are seeing a rise with young individuals. Think about the way that we consume information now. So it's changing for all of us, but especially the younger individuals are wearing, earbuds more and more, headphones to listen to music, to podcasts, the news, and often they have the volume too loud. So what I really recommend is taking breaks. So if you're wearing earbuds or headphones, about every hour, give yourself a 10-minute break, and then also reduce the volume. So for most streaming sources, you shouldn't have it more than 60% of max volume.
Okay, I don't want us to run out of time, but how early should we start taking a look at our hearing or getting it checked?
So it's never too early. We do recommend that everyone gets a baseline hearing assessment so that we can track any changes to your hearing over time. But especially if you haven't had one before 60, we recommend that you come in and get a complimentary hearing assessment. We offer them at all of our clinics across Canada. If you are 19 years or older, you can visit our website, HearingLife.ca, to book an appointment.
An important chat. Thank you for joining us this morning, Katie. Great information to share.